Look like the cool kids coming in now,
Are we having fun?
huh? Well, we're having an absolute blast. Well, we made it.
How about that?
Martin, how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm doing well, I'm doing well. We were with Mike looking at some cars down here in Lewisburg, and he told us to stop by, or he brought us over here and said that you had this fine piece for us to take a look at.
Yes, sir. Good to have you here.
Yeah?
1970 GTO original survivor car, judge car. But before we get into this, I got a couple more. Let's look at those first.
Oh, cool. Okay, where do we got to go?
Let's go to the building in the back.
Okay, let's start there. So Martin, how long have you been doing Pontiacs? Mike said for quite some time, huh?
Since the mid-'80s.
Since the mid-'80s?
Yeah, got the first one, met my wife now, girlfriend then.
Okay.
Had a 69 convert, no engine. I put an engine in it for her, got it running, and just fell in love with the Pontiacs. I love the rest of them, but not everybody had a Pontiac.
Are these anything important we should stop and talk about?
Just a couple parts cars.
Just a couple parts cars?
Right,
okay.
right. Let's go over here in the equipment shed here and look at some.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Now that's got to be a Lemans Sport edition there, right?
That's right, 1970 Lemans Sport original car.
Okay.
This car even has the original carpet still in it.
Now let me ask you a question here while we're looking at the carpet. What makes the difference between a Lemans and a Lemans Sport? Is it the chrome on the side over here on the fenders?
Yes, just had some extra decor trim, and actually in 70 model, the Lemans had the same door panels as the GTO.
Really?
With the exception of the emblem. Nicer trim package was the Lemans Sport. Same on the tail lens. If you'll notice stainless around the tail lens here, the base Lemans didn't have that either.
This isn't original paint on this car. It looks like the original top on this car, right?
It is. We painted this car about 15 years ago, exterior only, not the door jambs, not inside the trunk lid. And other than that, and replacing the driver's bucket seat cover, this car is all original, even the AM/FM radio.
This is the base model that you would have had in 1970 for a Pontiac, is that right?
Basically,
well, I mean, the
yes.
base would have been Lemans. This is a Lemans Sport.
Right,
right.
right.
Can we take a look at the engine? I see you have a GTO here and then that Judge. So we'll take a look at the base model, we'll take a look at the mid model, and then we'll take a look at the high model. Is that okay with you, Martin?
Sure, sounds good.
Okay. So what are we looking at right here?
This is your base 352 barrel Pontiac engine, factory air car, power steering, power disc brake car.
Now, would a regular Lemans have disc brakes? Would it come with power brakes?
No, both would have been an option.
Option.
Disc brakes an option as well.
Can we see the difference between maybe a Lemans interior and a GTO interior?
Sure.
Or are they pretty much the same?
Yeah, pretty much the same on the Lemans and the Lemans Sport and the GTOs. This seat cover had gotten bad, needed replacing. It's a reproduction cover.
Which doesn't have the holes.
Doesn't breathe like the original Comfort Weave. I'd like to find an original green Comfort Weave to replace this, but this is the best we could do at the time while keeping it all original.
Now, the car that we're going to talk about here at the end, the Judge out front, that one's for sale, right?
Yes, sir.
And we'll put your phone number in the description, so if somebody has an original Comfort Weave green seat, they can call you and offer that to you. Could that happen?
Sure, that would be great.
What did you want to show us in the trunk here? Oh, that's original back here too.
Trunk's basically original. It would not have come with the Rally 2 spare wheel, but what's really nice about this car is no rust in the trunk and also original spatter paint, indicating this trunk has never been restored.
Did they come with a light like that, or did you buy that extra?
That also was an option. Came with what's called the lamp decor group, and it's just a light, illuminates when you raise the lid. Just a nice little option.
Is this a GTO also?
This is a fairly rare
Okay.
70 Ram Air 3 car. What makes this car rare is the fact it's a M21 car, which I'm sure you know is the close ratio. It's one of 425 with the close ratio, and also the build sheet reflects some other options. Safety track, which is
Oh, it's a Judge.
posi track, yes sir.
Oh, okay.
That
All right.
Judge
it's a little
car.
bit- okay.
4-speed close ratio, as I said, M21. If you got the close ratio, you also had to have heavy duty radiator and other nice options the car came with are all listed here on the build sheet.
Now, did you get this from PHS, Pontiac Historical Society?
Yes sir,
Okay.
that's it.
You can get those for the Pontiacs, unlike the Chevrolets.
Yes, send them the VIN number and $75 or so, and you can get one.
Well, let's talk about Judges here in a little bit with that car out there. Why don't we take a look at this red GTO? This one's restored. We just took a look at the Lemans. What is the difference between a Lemans and a GTO?
The basic difference would start off, of course, with why someone would want the GTO over the Lemans would be the performance. The base GTOs had a 400 cubic inch, 4-barrel carburetor, 350 horsepower.
You mind if we take a look?
Sure, and that's what this one is. Cardinal red car, black interior, 4-speed, power steering car.
So if we're comparing this to the engine bay we just took a look at, it's a little bit more dressed up. The other one didn't have the chrome on it or anything like that. And the other one also had the power brakes. This one does not.
Right.
That's going back to that option that you were talking about.
That's right. This car was just not ordered with power brakes.
And you also said this is a 400, is that right?
Yes.
Not a 350.
Correct.
Okay.
400, 4-barrel, 350 horsepower. Also came with the original dual snorkel
Dual snorkel, okay.
breather.
Power steering too. Was
Yes.
that an option or was that standard?
Option.
Okay, oh yeah, I see it, yep.
Yeah.
And if we take a look at this build sheet, this is the GTO one, and that would also be a 242 in the VIN, is that right?
That's correct.
That's how we tell?
Yes, sir,
And then this one-
absolutely.
did the GTO get the trim rings?
Yes, the GTO did.
Okay, so this would
With-
have trim rings on it originally, right?
Yes, we have
Okay.
not put them on. Our powder coat people did such a nice job. I just haven't had the heart to scratch the rims yet and put them on. The build sheet also reflects molding wheel opening.
Oh,
And if you notice, I've not put those on yet either. I've got a nice set, just need to polish and put those on.
do you mind showing us the interior of this car compared to the Le Mans that we just took a look at? And this car's for sale, then I see, obviously, too.
Yes, it is.
You're asking $60,000 for it. His phone number is right there. But if we take a look on the inside of this car, we got wood grain on the dash.
Yes.
And what else is a little different in here compared to that other Le Mans?
Basically the same interior.
Okay.
It is, in fact, the same interior with the exception of the door panel emblems. With the Lemans Sport versus the GTO, the interior is the same.
Now, would this have had a 12 bolt in it?
No, the 12 bolt was only available with the 455 engine option, and that was beginning in 1970. 70 was also the first year of the 455 as an option.
GM lifted the ban on the over 400 cubic displacement on any passenger car, basically.
Right,
Yep.
right. 70 was also the first year of the larger diameter front sway bar, 140 mile per hour speedometer, boxed rear control arms, and sway bar. Just a few of the reasons 70 is my favorite year GTO.
Kind of like on an LS6 Chevelle.
Exactly.
Basically.
You-
Or a Super Sport Chevelle.
Yes, sir, exactly.
Interesting. So Martin, where did this car come from, this red Judge?
Got this red Judge from a good friend of mine, like myself, that's been a Pontiac enthusiast for years. This is a 1970 Survivor, all original, Ram Air 3, 4-speed Judge.
If it was a Judge, that means that all of them were Ram Airs, is that right?
That's correct.
So they could either have the 3 or the 4.
That's correct.
What is the difference?
This is a 3 car. Over the base GTO engine, which was a 350 horsepower, as we mentioned on the red car in the shop. This is a 366 horse engine, has a little bit more camshaft, a little bit more on the jetting on the carburetor.
Okay.
Still a 400, D-port exhaust manifolds, and that's the differences on the 3. Now the 4 had 370 horsepower, which was really factory underrated, and round port exhaust manifold.
The Judge came with the sticker package. Would that be the correct way of saying that, with these stickers right here?
Correct.
And this right here as well?
Pontiac called these the eyebrow stripe, hence the favor of an eyebrow. And these actually all have a key color in them, and with headlights on them at night, they actually reflect. You had a reflection in the stripes and the Judge. You could order the eyebrow stripes on a GTO, but with the Judge, you automatically got the eyebrow stripes, and it would say the Judge.
They also got the spoiler, right?
Correct.
As well?
Yes, sir.
Do you mind if we take a look at the engine compartment in
Yes.
this? And we'll compare it to the other two that we took a look at. And so pretty much the same system as the GTO, with the upgraded difference of the heads. And it also has the Ram Air induction, and that's this piece right here. Is that right?
That's right. You
Okay.
had a lower pan with a special foam seal that mated to the upper pan, which all connects with flapper valves that open via a pull knob in the center of the dash, right under the steering column.
And I just want to give them an overview of the engine compartment, because this car is for sale, and this is probably one of the most original Judges that I've ever seen, if I'm being honest with you.
I've been doing the cars since the mid-'80s. I've owned over 100 GTOs, and it is also one of the most original Survivor cars that I have ever seen.
And you can see it's even got the GM hoses down here. And this block would have the numbers right here, and it would be a WS for the Ram Air 3, right?
Yes, sir, correct.
Okay. I don't know if we'll be able to see that basically, but, and that would also have the VIN number stamped into the block to match the car, right?
Correct. This car was pretty much a bare bones car, not many options at all other than the Judge package and the spring shocks ride and handling package are the only two options spelled out on this Survivor Judge car on the bill sheet.
Do you mind if we take a look on the inside?
Yes, sir. Sandalwood interior, 4-speed, and as you see, no console was ordered.
Bare bones muscle car.
Exactly. Not even tinted glass.
And this, I was just looking at the door panel here, is exactly like you had mentioned, but it says GTO on this one. Now, how many miles does this car have on it?
This car is just under 100,000 miles.
Yeah, I see that. It has 99,000 miles on it.
We believe it to be original miles.
And if we look at the pedals, yeah, it probably does have 100,000 with those pedals on it.
Car starts, runs, drives good.
Why don't we talk about the trunk in this one? Do you mind if we open it up?
Okay.
Does it have any different kind of bars in the trunk because the spoiler was heavier?
Yes, heavier duty torsion bars to hold the lid up.
Are they both the same size? Kind of like a...
Yes.
Okay, so they're just bigger than their normal. So if we found one of these in a junkyard somewhere, it would have two thick bars back here. Is that right? Okay.
Right.
I see this one doesn't have the light on it, but man, for an original car, I mean, you can see the date codes and the numbers right here, you know, that tells you it's never been apart or anything like that. And there is no rust in this trunk.
Yes, as best we can determine, this car has not had any paint work done on it. Trunk is rust free, as you can see, never been restored.
Dry as a bone. I know it's raining out here, but this car was taken care of. This car was really well taken care of.
Yes, I think so.
What are you asking for this car?
60 is the bottom price on the car.
60,000?
And I really doesn't matter if I don't sell it. It's
Okay.
how often do you find a Survivor original Judge car? So you've looked at two other bill sheets. The Judge, the spring shocks, ride and handling package, and the 4-speed transmission.
So there's no options on this car.
What some people call point and punch. A true GTO Survivor 4-speed car is what we're looking at, folks.
That is ridiculous. I appreciate you, Martin, letting me drive this.
Oh, I thought you might enjoy it.
I've never driven a real Judge before.
Well, they are unique cars. They're my favorite.
Are you a fan of the T-handle here? Is that or did you put this on here? Or was that on
I
here when you
do
got it?
I do like the factory T-handles. They're pretty cool. You know, there were several different that you could get. The Judge cars came with a T-handle.
Oh, they did.
The other GTOs, you would get a white knob, a ball. They call them the knob. White, black. There was also even one called a walnut, and it was genuine walnut wood with the shift pattern on the top of the ball.
Man, this is nice.
Horn even works.
Yeah,
How about
the horn
that?
even works. You got a nice property here, though, Martin.
Well, thank you. We really enjoy out in the country and small farm, hay, fly the airplane off the strip out there.
Well, Martin, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yep, and guys, if you found value in this video or you just enjoyed Martin going through his cars with us, go ahead and give me or Martin a thumbs up in the video. Again, my name is Parker with Backyard Barn Finds, and have a great day.